What's up guys, Dan here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to cover an awesome topic, especially if you are in your 20s right now, how to make six figures in your 20s. And I am 22 if you're new to my channel. I actually started my first business at the age of 20, which was window cleaning. And you know what's absolutely insane right now? I'm in my apartment and just like looking out at this insane view. You know, since the time that I started entrepreneurship, it's only been like maybe 2 years since I actually started. And so hopefully I'm a beacon of success and inspiration to so many of you out there who are young, who are trying to make it work, who are trying to really, just put their all into it. Because I'm telling you that if I could do it, anybody can. And I mean, it's a cliche thing to say, and everybody says it, like every single entrepreneur says it, but it's very true. And if you listen closely to the steps that I'm gonna give you guys in this video to make six figures in your 20s, because if you haven't made a single dollar online yet, and show them the view right now, it's insane. Right? Yesterday, someone was literally climbing all the way to the top of that roof somehow. It was on Jonathan's story. Jonathan is the amazing guy behind the camera right now. I'm gonna tag him somewhere in this video. But yeah, so pretty much what I'm saying is that it's absolutely crazy where you can go in your life if you have the correct formula, if you are listening to the correct people, and if you're watching this video, then obviously you think that I'm the correct person. So I'm very grateful and honored to be that mentor for you. And yeah, it's very possible is all I'm saying. And the very first thing that you have to understand is that when you're starting, you might be in such a place where you're lost and you're always just dabbling in so many different things. You might have shiny object syndrome. I talk about that a lot. It is truly the death of a beginner entrepreneur, shiny object syndrome, jumping from one thing to the next every single day. But I'm gonna give you a brief rundown of, in my opinion, the most effective way to get to six figures in your 20s. Because six figures is very easy. And I just said it, it is very easy, right? Like six figures, $100,000 a year is this magic number that in society, in Western society, in the United States and Canada at least, for some reason we're taught that if you make six figures, you're rich, which is absolutely the furthest thing from the truth, right? For example, if you live in California, right, I heard recently that if you make $100,000 a year, you literally are left with $44,000 after paying your state and federal tax, which is absolutely insane. And it's the truth, right? It might vary, the tax might vary, whether it's in Canada, the United States, or Europe, wherever you are, right? But six figures really isn't that hard to get to. And if you're working a job to make six figures, in reality, you're broke. And at least the way that I'm gonna teach you is gonna be to do it through online business. And at least with online business, you have the time freedom and you're gonna be living your passive income lifestyle, which, six figures obviously is a stepping stone to seven figures and to becoming an internet millionaire, which is obviously what everybody probably wants watching this video. If you don't want that, that's fine. You wanna make six figures, that's awesome, right? That's a lot of people's dreams out there. So kudos to you if you want that. So at the age of 20, I was just reading books and I wanted to start a business. And I actually took action. The very first time that I hit six figures in my life, six figures a year, was with my window cleaning business. And pretty much I was making $500 a day, and we were actually making $1,000 a day. It was me and my longtime friend. We started this window cleaning business. We literally went to wealthy, rich neighborhoods. We knocked on their doors and we pitched them window cleaning. And of course, it's a seasonal business and it only worked in the summer. It was very hard work, not as hard as construction. I did that once upon a time, and that's just death. If you're working construction, you need to get out of it. But yeah, pretty much the first time I hit six figures was with the window cleaning business, because $500 a day, obviously, if you make that every single day, for a year, in a work week like Monday to Friday, that's obviously more than six figures, right? But the problem was with my six-figure business was that it was very seasonal, it was extremely unscalable, and it actually required me to trade my time for money. So at the time, I started looking for different businesses that were actually scalable, and I knew for a fact, I had hard proof that an online business would be the way to go. I just didn't know what kind of business it would be. And that's when I found out about e-commerce. And starting an online business, an e-commerce business, and since then I've started many online e-commerce businesses through things like Amazon FBA, Shopify dropshipping, which are two of the best opportunities right now with e-commerce. As soon as from the time that I figured out about e-commerce and started it and took action, my life has completely changed. And I knew, like I said, I knew that an online business was the way to go. So without a doubt, that's what you should be doing. If you're looking to make six figures in your 20s, you should be starting an online business. And any prior business experience that you have, whether you have zero experience or whether you have, maybe you have a landscaping business or just some local thing that you've started, that's awesome, but it's not scalable. You can't do it for the rest of your life. Even a construction company, anything physical or in real life, it's not scalable whatsoever. That's why you need to start an online business. Now, e-commerce is great. Like I said, it's changed my life. There are so many online businesses out there, right? There's affiliate marketing, there's you can become a YouTuber, there's personal branding, right? There's so many different things. And it depends on what your passion is and what your skill is. When you are broke and when you're really not making much money, then it depends less on your passion because, your passion gets set aside, right? And my very first e-commerce business on Amazon, like the product that I was selling was definitely not my passion, but it was making me more than enough money for me to live a comfortable life, for me to be able to travel, for me to be able to like road trip across the United States, climb mountains, do whatever I wanted to. And yeah, like that's what you need to understand. And then eventually you can move into like a passion business once you already have that freedom from a passive income business, from an online business, or from Amazon, FBA, or Shopify dropshipping. Now, if you're in your 20s, I want to tell you that you've been brainwashed into thinking that you need a ton of money to start a business. It's completely wrong. It's not true. And if a business does cost a lot of money to start, well, you should be running the other way. Okay, like you should not be getting into a business that will cost you more than $2,000 to start, or $3,000 at the most to start, right? Like $1,000 is a good sweet spot. And my very first business online with Amazon FBA cost me $1,800 American dollars to start. And so that's like the perfect amount of money. And shows like Shark Tank and Dragon's Den, which are very popular shows here in the United States and Canada, which basically, they preach this whole like, they have like all these, very established businessmen like Mark Cuban and Kevin O'Leary and all these people. And basically they have like contestants come on and they pitch their idea. These contestants like mortgaged their house. They went into a ton of debt to start these businesses, and they put in like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that is totally the wrong way to do it. Like that's totally the wrong way to go. That's why I'm telling you, if you're in your 20s, starting a business like an e-commerce business, like starting a Shopify store or an Amazon FBA brand is the best thing that you can do, or even becoming a YouTuber, because it's not going to cost you much money at all. And with Shopify dropshipping, it's not going to cost you any money whatsoever because you don't have to buy any inventory up front. So it's literally like you don't need to be starting this next level Uber or Airbnb startup. And to name just some of the opportunities out there, if you're 21, 22, maybe you're still in school, maybe you're just out of school, starting to work a 9-to-5 job, maybe you've been working a 9-to-5 job for a long time. I'm telling you, the 9-to-5 job, like run away, run the other way. And I guarantee you that if you commit to starting a successful online business, you will succeed without a doubt, as long as you pursue something with definiteness of purpose. So as long as you decide on one income stream, like I said, go back to your strengths, right? Every single person has strengths, and every single person is bad at most things, but good at, like very good at a couple things. Every single person has amazing talents at certain things. And you've got to realize what the best business opportunities are where you can combine those skills. So if you're good at, for example, creating like product packaging, or if you're good at writing copy, which is basically like writing, product text that promotes your product, bullet points, like a great title for your product, just marketing a product, then for sure do Amazon FBA and even Shopify dropshipping, right? Let's say you love being in front of the camera, or you really love helping people through video, then for sure become a YouTuber. Like, what are you waiting for? Now, these are just some of the opportunities out there, guys. It's like there's countless. But what's going to keep you in failure mode, what's going to keep you in broke mode, is just like dabbling between a lot of opportunities, a lot of different business ideas. Like, firstly, you got to understand that I can do this. I can do whatever I set my mind to. Once you get that done, number 2, choose an income stream. Number 3, I would highly recommend taking a course, or at least getting a good source of information. Usually online courses are the best way to go because you save so much time for yourself, and you just get like the most valuable information packed into one package. You could just go step by step. That's why I highly recommend courses. Online courses have personally changed my life, and that's why I'm a high promoter of courses, because instead of just going on YouTube and having to listen to 20 million different people, you can just watch a course and it's going to tell you like step by step. And for the money that you spend, it's going to be worth your time savings, your insane time savings. It's going to be worth the prevention of mistakes that you might possibly make, like stupid mistakes that the course will tell you not to make, right? Because it's going to tell you the most basic mistakes that you shouldn't be making, right? So that's why I highly recommend taking online courses. I believe that online education is taking over, like post-secondary education. Colleges and universities know this, and that's why they're trying to appeal to young people with like this entrepreneurship, right? You've heard of like entrepreneurship degrees, right? It's the stupidest thing ever. Entrepreneurship, like the only real experience you can get in entrepreneurship is by being out there in the trenches and actually committing to something, and actually just believing in yourself so much every single day to prove everyone wrong, and eventually having it work out for you and becoming successful. And once you've got all that covered, lastly, what's the most important thing is all this entrepreneurship stuff. You might be looking for the shortcut. You might be looking for the magic way to become a millionaire or a billionaire, right? It's not out there. It doesn't exist. It's just hard work and everything I've said before, right? Just following a formula that has worked for so many other successful people. Nothing stops you from becoming them. So basically you adopt their formula, put your own little twist on it, and you go and you succeed. Now, the last thing is you have to adopt the 6-figure or 7-figure mindset. So at first you need to adopt the 6-figure mindset, and you really need to break down the goal of 6 figures, which is, just break down 100,000 divided by 365, and $100,000 a year divided by 365 is $274 a day. I actually just had to calculate that really quick, but every single successful person breaks down their goals because 100,000 might seem like so much to you, but I'm telling you, it's easy. It's like from someone that has gotten to many hundreds of thousands a year, right, and even millions a year. I'm telling you, it's easy. And like, if I could do it in 2 years, a year, you can do it. All right, there's just no question about it. You just got to follow what I've said in this video, and yeah, you just got to believe in yourself. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Adopt that abundance mindset. All right, make sure that like you're not stuck in the scarcity mindset. Avoid negative people, and just really go at your goals with tunnel vision. And I promise you'll succeed. So hope you guys enjoyed. Now, if you guys want to be mentored by me every single day, if you want me as your mentor, and if you want to also learn the best advice that I have for you, like my favorite books, my favorite quotes from the best books that I'm reading, also the best advice from me on Amazon, Shopify, making money online, entrepreneurship in general, then go ahead and join the Daily Millionaire Mentor email list. Link for that is right down below. It's completely free, and I'm also doing $100 PayPal cash giveaways in there, so you've only got something to gain in there, like a ton of value to gain in there. You've got nothing to lose. So what are you waiting for? Just go ahead down below and click on the link and join the Millionaire Mentor email list, and I'm looking forward to sending you those emails. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys soon. Follow me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and yeah, peace. Go get those 6 figures.